tell you all about the Scottsboro boys because we had a sale once. When the Scottsboro boys folk got out from down that hard world, that Alabama's a hard world down there. And the Scottsboro boys had a long time, 6 years that time, them 4 boys what got out. And I met them, and the boys had such a hard time, and I've been through down in that hard world, but I didn't stay long. And when I saw the Scottsboro boys, I shook their hand, I began to thinking about, and hear what I said about the Scottsboro boys, because I know they had a hard time. And here the advice I give Joe Lewis, and this is the advice I give to all the Harlem colored people, and what I mean all the good colored people. Go ahead and beat it out. Alabama, and you better watch out. The landlord will get you gonna jump and shout. Scottsboro boys, they can tell you what it's all about. For some landlords, if they get you, boy, they gonna hang you. Go to Alabama, and you better watch out. The landlord will get you gonna jump and shout. Scottsboro boys, tell you what it's all about.
These 9 young men were traveling aboard a freight train that they had hopped. They were hoboing. So they're unticketed passengers on this. Most of them were trying to get to Memphis where there were jobs. But in 1931, if you were an African American living in the American South, it was just very difficult to find a job. It was difficult for everyone to find a job, but for somebody who was a person of color in Jim Crow South, they had a lot of other obstacles. Like a lot of cities had, rules that you couldn't hire a black person before all the whites in town had been hired first. That was all part of the Jim Crow culture. So it was tough. When they were about 20 miles from Scottsboro, they got in a fight with a group of white guys aboard this train. The white guys were hopped off or were thrown off. They went and reported these guys, and by the time they got 20 miles on this side of Scottsboro, there was a mob there of anywhere from 100, 150 men ready to take these guys, and their lives were definitely in danger because these guys were there. They had ropes, they had pickup trucks, but law enforcement was there as well, and they got these guys, brought them back to Scottsboro because this was the county seat, and they had the first of a series of trials were here in Scottsboro. And that happened 2 weeks after the arrests. They met their lawyer 1 hour before the trial started. So these are 9 young men charged with these capital offenses where their life is at stake, and they had 1 hour total for all of them of preparation. So needless to say, they're all convicted. They're all, despite medical evidence that was available at the time showing that there was no way there could possibly have been a rape aboard this freight train, the way that the 2 women said it was going to happen. So.